Okay, so hi. I have had a week and it's only Tuesday. My phone, the receiver and the speaker stopped working, and I was sure that it was something that Alyssa had done to my phone, and I was upset, and I didn't feel like filming Sunday after I filmed 2 videos and I couldn't use either of the audio because it sounded like this through the entire thing. So I'm 2 videos behind on filming, but that's okay. I have enough that I have a video for Wednesday, so don't you fret. There will be a video tomorrow. But and it is actually the first video of the dating game series that I am putting out. Hopefully every 3 or 4 books that I read, so we'll see if I keep that up. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So there's that. I was supposed to read the ARC Can You Keep a Secret by Sophie Draper, I think. I have not read much of that because I've been in a very foul mood the past couple days, so I am like 50 pages in. But I just got my phone fixed, and I say fixed. Thankfully they didn't charge me anything because he literally just cleaned a bunch of stuff out of my phone and then was like, here, call somebody, and it was crystal clear. That's what happens when you have a 10-month-old who manhandles your phone. So, but happy Tuesday. It's rainy and cold. So do you ever have one of those days where you look at all the books that are on your TV and you're just not feeling any of them? Well, I had one of those days today. So I got a couple books from the library. I got Florida Roadkill by Tim Dorsey, which is the first book in, I don't know what the series is called, but I have a couple of these books at home and I'm really hoping that I like this one. If not, I'll just take those books back to McKay's. And then if you all follow Crime by the Book, which you totally should if you're not, on either her blog or on Instagram, you'll see a whole bunch of like Scandinavian authors and like amazing crime thrillers and stuff like that. This is a book that I've seen her talk about a couple times, and that is The Hypnotist by Lars Kepler, I believe. I'm really excited about this one. It's big though. But I don't know which one I'll end up reading first, but those were kind of like what I was in the mood for. So we'll see, but I'm trying to get content to like make up for not filming Sunday and Monday and most of today. So bear with me as I over explain everything, but I'm just trying to make this interesting for you all. But I think I'm gonna start one of these when I get home because I think my dad is coming over to hang out with her for a little bit, so I don't know. Or I should probably clean. I haven't cleaned my house in a while, so I should probably do that and be a responsible adult, right? Okay, so hopefully Alyssa is actually asleep for tonight because this is the 4th time I've put her down. But I'm gonna try and start Florida Roadkill by Tim Dorsey, and it is the Surge Storms series. This is number 1 of like a million. It's pretty short. The font's pretty big. So we'll see how far I can get into this, and I hope I can end my like tiny reading slump that I was having. So fingers crossed. Okay, so it's really cold. It is 42 outside, which I know is not cold for a lot of people, but for East Tennesseers, that's pretty cold. I only read like 10 pages of Florida Roadkill last night because I have taken on a project where I am going to be crocheting hats for some of the people downtown who may not be able to have hats or afford hats. So I'm gonna try and do one every night. And I made a purple one last night. I Actually, I think I have it because my mom lives downtown, so I'm gonna give them to her so that she can hand them out to people. I did this one the other day, and then I did this one last night, so hopefully those go to people who really need them. And if I do one every night, that's like 30 something before Christmas, so I think that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm watching the newest series of Great British Bake Off, and I'm also crocheting another hat. I'm actually, the pom-pom is like huge on this one. Oh well. Hopefully this one will be a kid's hat, because I just realized that like I don't need to make all adult hats, because I'm pretty sure there's not all adults. I got 10 pages into this Florida Roadkill. It's weird. When was this published? I need to know. I'm gonna say the 90s. 1999. Technically that counts. Yeah, it feels like something that was published in the 90s. I mean, I might continue in this, but I am kind of feeling The Hypnotist. I feel like I'm like, hey, how's it going? Like, I forgot how to vlog. But I think I might switch to this if that one doesn't seem super interesting. Or I may actually pick up Dragonfly and Amber because I seriously need to read that book. Okay, so these are all of the TBR books that I still haven't read. Maybe this one, but I want to read the first chapter of all of these to see which one I want to read for tonight. So apparently Alyssa and I are having another lazy day. You enjoying yourself? She got up early and I didn't want to get up, but that's fine. But I ended up actually reading like 10 pages of Can You Keep a Secret by Sophie Draper last night. And I also read about 20 pages of I See You by Claire McIntosh. Okay, Alyssa. Okay. But yeah, I just, like, I don't know if I'm getting into a reading slump or what, but I'm really upset and I want to finish the books, a lot of the books I had on my TBR, because I feel like I need to, but I don't know. Okay, so I didn't put any makeup on today because I just didn't feel like it. We have a couple errands to run, and I think we're supposed to be going to like an event at Nana's rehab facility. And I'm not entirely sure when that is or if I'm actually still going or what, but not a whole lot of reading getting done today. So I just got approved for the next Veronica Speedwell book on NetGalley. Thank you so much to Berkeley Publishing. I swear I think I have like 6 arcs from them right now. Like, it's crazy. And I need to read them all soon. But that's like one of my favorite series. It's in my favorite series video that I put out 2 weeks ago at this point. I think it's 2 weeks ago. I'll have it linked down below. Such a good series. I can't wait. Oh, so excited. So I am in a bit of a pickle. I am a couple pages further in Can You Keep a Secret? And which I think the actual title is Cuckoo, I think. It just changed on NetGalley, so I'm not 100% sure. But I just don't want to read that right now. But I have to have it done by like the 28th, and that's soon. but I don't really want to read anything that's on my TBR either. And I have the library book of Strange the Dreamer waiting for me at the library, so... Or I could pick one of the like 150 books I own that I have not read. Or I could just give myself a break and just crochet all night. We'll see which one I pick in the morning, but I seriously don't know at this point. So I may or may not have ended up crocheting all night and not reading anything. Although I did kind of make an epiphany last night. I don't think I'm meant to continue in the Outlander series. I tried to pick up Dragonfly and Amber. I tried to pick up Dragonfly and Amber the other day, and I just was not into it at all. Like, I got 50 pages into it before. Like, I've been trying to read this book for 2 years. I think the furthest I ever got was like 100 pages. Never seemed interesting at all. So I looked up reviews for Dragonfly and Amber, Voyager, and then the last book, because I was like, maybe there's something I'm missing, or like maybe I'm just being impatient, but it doesn't sound like it's going to end up being anything that I really want to read, which really makes me sad because I loved Outlander. Like, I gave Outlander 5 out of 5. I rave about it and it's so good, but I need to quit dropping this. But the rest of the series does not sound interesting at all. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of those books, and whenever the person that has my copy of Outlander, whenever they decide to give that back, which is probably never because she's had it for like a year now, I will keep the first book, but I will not keep the rest of the series. So at least that's one book off my TBR technically, but I didn't read it, so. Okay, so I feel like this week has been quite possibly the least productive reading week I've had in a while. I don't know what I want to read right now, and it's really frustrating, but I mean, what am I gonna do? I got to work a little early because I wanted to work on some stuff on my computer before everybody else showed up. And I get the feeling that I'm not gonna have a lot of free time during and after work to work on stuff. So hopefully I can get the work I want to get done. I've got like 15-20 minutes before everybody else shows up, but I didn't read anything last night. I actually ended up getting kind of sick. I think whatever I ate for breakfast yesterday just did not agree with me. So sorry that there's nothing else from yesterday, but I didn't want to film while I was sick. So I'm getting ready to film some videos today. You all will see them probably within the next month or two. So got a pretty busy day ahead of me. Okay, so this week I don't think I have successfully finished reading anything, and that's kind of okay. I needed a week where I could just chill and do nothing, because the past few weeks have been crazy. And then to top it all off, my grandmother has pneumonia and they had to take her to the hospital, so I'm just gonna sit here and watch Great British Bake Off and go to bed early-ish. So thanks for watching this week, even though it wasn't super eventful. I guess I'll see y'all next week. Bye, guys.